I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Young and the Restless edition. Today is Wednesday, July the 12th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it like a 6, 6.5. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. They just had a few of my least favorite people on. Not that I don't like them, they're just a little boring to me. That's all. So we're gonna start off with them. Abby and Devon. He's moving out of his place. He's going over to Chancellor Mansion to live with Abby. I said, isn't that awkward? But I guess not, child. But he's going over there to officially move in with Abby, and so they left. Um, sh- uh, what is her name? Lily some champagne and to chill. So that's it, y'all. They moving out. Then they go over to Abby's place. Now, Lily had been with Daniel earlier or whatever, and she was excited to be moving into her own place and everything. So, and they're just talking about, just catching up on Omega Sphere, her moving into her own place, things about that. So then she goes over to Abby's, and Devon and Lily are there to Abby's restaurant, and they're there to give her the key. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, um, uh, they're just so." It's not like they don't have a storyline. I guess that's what it is. They're now that they're not feuding with each other. They don't. Everything is just all rosy, and I guess it's not bad to be like that. So I'm not gonna complain too much about them because it's not bad to be all rosy and everything. But I feel like they're putting people together that that really match each other. And I always complain on the soaps about they don't match. They don't match. That's why they can't work out. They don't match. So now that they put people together that match, I'm like, ooh, child, they're boring though. They boring. I don't know what I want. See, I'm just gonna stop complaining. Let's move on. So they give her the keys. He leaves some jazz albums for her and pictures, of their dad and of him and everything. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." He said, "Now," she said, "it's time for me to move on and out of Billy's place. So I'm so grateful to have this place to live in." And he says, "I think you're moving on in more ways than one." He's like, how many times Daniel gonna be over there?" She said, "We're just taking it slow or whatever." It's. And Abby doesn't say anything. She know her uncle did Lily, not wrong, but she knows he wasn't committed in that relationship. So, so he moves. They move on. So then Lily goes home. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. And Daniel is there. Now, he had been talking to Summer earlier, and she had just been complaining to him about how much she loves Phyllis, but she can't stand Phyllis as well, because, all this came about. The destruction of her marriage came about because of this. I said, "Baby, Kyle didn't even try to ride it out with you." And so she's telling Daniel, Summer's telling Daniel that she hopes that, it's not too late for her the way it was too late in his marriage. And she just has to hope. And he told her, "Yeah, all you can do is fight." I said, "Baby, it is too late. Kyle is over here a brand new man." He's a brand new man with Audra. It is too late. She said he already moved on to Newman Media. I said, "Oh, so you don't know he's sleeping with Audra yet? You still don't know it? Okay. Girl, you're gonna be sick when you find out, because he is over here loving up on him some Audra, but we'll see, child." Anyway, so Daniel is already at Lily's place. He has roses and everything. And she was like, "How did you get in?" He said, "I know the previous tenant or the previous owner." And she was like, "That's what the fun was meaning," but he didn't elaborate. And she said, he was like, "I'm glad he didn't tell my secret." So they put on some jazz music, child, and they're gonna have a nice time together. I don't know. Let's move on. So then we see, who else do we go to? Let me get in my notes, y'all. Um so then we see Chelsea and Chloe. Chelsea and Chloe are, well, Chloe is excited because she's like, "Girl, if you take this job with Marchetti." Now remember, Phyllis had the division of home, of that home interior. She said, "We could take some of that work. You could shift some of that over to us or whatever." So she like, I'm excited for you to get this job, but mostly I'm excited for me too. But I'm excited for you. And so Billy comes up and he said, but it sounds like you're more excited for yourself. And she said, well, he said, no, 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 I'm all for it. I think this will be a great move. And so Chelsea gonna do it. She's gonna go ahead and take the job. So then Chloe leaves and Billy and Chelsea talks and she tells him how Connor has like went into his shell again because she feels like he had just gotten used to the fact of maybe possibly having a baby sister, and then she passes, and so now she's having to deal with him with that and everything. So she's just gonna see what it is, what happens with him, right? And because she's taking this job, she feels like that could help maybe lift his spirits. And so they were like, oh yeah, it might. And so Connor comes over and Billy, he goes away. And Connor says, oh, I guess this means you want to talk. And she tells him about the job because he says, I can't talk about the baby anymore. I can't. And she tells him about the job. And he don't seem that excited because, I mean, when your parents get a new job, he's young. He's not excited about that. But then, he sees how excited she is. So he says, you know what, Mom, that's great. Let's celebrate and everything. So it was a cute moment. And that's pretty much it, y'all, with them. So let's go over here to Adam and Sharon. So Sharon's still trying to merge these companies. And I said, you know what? I'm here for this. I want to see this merger happen. Y'all think this is how they're gonna get Nick and Sharon back together? They're gonna be working together, spending time with each other, and then Sally and Adam gonna go. I don't know, child, but it's not that I don't care about Sally and Adam, but it's just they always go the long route. But anyways, Adam doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to merge companies. She said, "What do you mean? You're a media company. This is a technology company. If we merge, do you know the type of powerhouse we would be?" And he was like, yeah, yeah, but he got other plans. Adam is dark Adam right now, girl. You could have, if you had asked him this when, he thought he had a baby on the way and possibly had hope with Sally, he probably would have done this. But now, this ain't the same Adam you talking to, girl. So anyway, she tell him to think about it. I know Victor going, because she probably was telling Victor this too. So I'm sure Victor gonna put the pressure on Adam to go ahead and merge. I don't know, child. But then we go over here to Sally and Nick, handsome, insecure. But I said, Nick, your bro, you got you with your brother's girl. I know they do this, but you got with your brother's girl. He lost the baby. She's upset with him because he chose the baby over, chose her over the baby. She's upset with him. He's spiraling. He doesn't get the love that he should from his family. You care about him. Nick, in a way, in his own way, Nick cares about Adam. But Sally is trying to tell Nick that she read Adam's letter and she tries to give it to him. He said, no, I don't need to read that. Yeah, I mean, you're just showing all kinds of insecurities. I don't want to read that. So what, you want to be Adam's savior now? And I said, baby, what's happening here? What's happening? He said, I don't want her being around Adam because I don't want them old feelings to come back. They because they do share this bond of having lost this child together, and he doesn't want these old feelings to come back. Plus, he knows that if Adam had his choice, he would still be with Sally, and I guess he afraid that if Sally starts getting too close to Adam, she would go to him, and so it was like, Nick, you're the most confident, insecure man. He is. But he was telling her that he was thinking about working for McCall, Adam's company, because Victoria pretty much forcing him out. I said she did. And then Victoria didn't learn her lesson from Ashley. So let's teach her again. And this time, don't bail her out the way y'all do. Because y'all bailed her out with Ashlyn. And she came back cockier than ever. I can't stand Victoria. I cannot stand Victoria. She never pays for anything she does. Ever. I can't stand her. But this isn't about Victoria. It's about Nick. But I brought her up because she pushed him out of the company. And I said, girl, how okay, I'm not gonna even say, but girl, Nate must be putting in overtime because you are sprung out on this man. So anyways, he's saying, well, I mean, it would help me keep an eye on Adam, as well as help me, um you know have a job, have some type of work. I said, well, you could always go back to your charity because Noah didn't want that job, and I'm sure you could go back. Who is running Noah's club? But anyways, he just says that he doesn't he's gonna do it because of that. And she said good because Adam needs someone. She emotionally she can't be that person for him, but she think it would help actually him and Nick. So he said, all right. So then we see Nick goes over to Sharon's and she tells him what she has in mind about how she feels like if they merge the company, she could keep an eye on Adam and she could also help Nick because Nick said he's thinking about going ahead and taking that job working for Adam and McCall. And so they're like, yeah, well, maybe we could stop him from what he's trying to do. But Adam right now, he's acting like he doesn't want the merger. And they said that and no telling what he got planned. But we'll see how this all works out, y'all. So then we go over here and we see Adam goes to Abby's restaurant, and when he goes there, um, he runs into Abby and Devon, and he tells them about how he's going to take down Newman Media, and he feels like that would be justice for Devon and Lily. And Devon just lets him know, Nate did us dirty or whatever, but we don't want that kind of like we're over it. They don't want any parts of that. And Adam was like, okay. And then we see Adam get on the phone, and he talks to somebody. He said, "Did you do what I told you to do?" All right, good. You made the changes that I asked you to make, and I said, "What changes? I want to know." I don't know, child. We'll see what Adam has planned. Hopefully, Sharon and Nick can get over there and try to calm him down and get him out of this darkness that he's going into. But honestly, I want Adam to win. I'm not going to even lie to you. I want him to take down Newman Media because they have done him wrong. Adam never wins. He never ever wins. He was running Newman Media. He got the job. Like this is all I'm going back to last summer. He got the job. Victor kept yanking it from him and yanking it from him. Victoria messed up with Ashlyn, yet she gets to sit right on top of the company like she's done nothing wrong. And then Adam goes over to Jabot. Kyle and Victor help to try to get him removed, but he goes ahead and resigns himself because his heart wasn't into it. Then he gets the McCall's company, and of course Victor didn't want him to run it like he wanted to, and so now he's just like, "Give me Newman Media back." What's the problem with giving him Newman Media? You wanted him to run it anyways. Just take it from Newman Enterprise and put it over there, but you don't want to get anything Victoria wants. You don't want to do. And that's why Victor doesn't want to do it. So, and then he lost Sally, but him losing Sally was, that's really on Adam. I know he was trying to be nice and keep her with a job, but he should have known Victoria wasn't going to keep her over there. So he lost Sally. Then they're having a baby. He loses the baby. Now Sally is even more furious with him because she would rather have it had it been her than the baby, and it's just a mess, child. It's just a mess. Adam needs a win. Can we let him win for once? I don't know. I hope so, but we'll see. Anyways, y'all, that's all I have for you today for The Young and the Restless. It was a solid episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, The Young and the Restless edition. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.